once the news hit the internet, my guess is Baker probably channeled his inner LeBron after he won his first title. His famous quote was, "It's about damn time. The time has come. His tenure in Cleveland is over after 4 seasons. He is headed to the Carolina Panthers. And what makes this even more sweet after that bitter ending in Cleveland, Week 1, Panthers, Browns. I mean, you couldn't have wrote that better if it was scripted. Perfect way for Baker to kick off his revenge tour, starting with the Browns. And with all this mess surrounding Deshaun Watson, not only will Baker get a chance to say fuck you to the Browns in Week 1, come season's end, it's a good chance he'll have a better record with the Panthers than the Browns even do. One-stop shop, back again for another quick drop. And after a 3+ month standoff between the Browns and Baker Mayfield, the deal is done. He is headed to Carolina, where he will compete with Sam Darnold for the starting position at quarterback. And it's ironic that both of those players came from the same draft. Baker taken number 1 by the Browns, Sam Darnold taken number 3 by the Jets. The original teams both have already given up on them. And now Matt Rule is trying to save his coaching job by adding Baker, creating a QB battle. But I think it's pretty clear Baker will get the starting position. In my estimation, he's the better quarterback. The stats show it. Now, I will say he did have a better team in Cleveland than Darnold did in New York. And last year, the Panthers started out 3-0 before McCaffrey got injured with Sam Darnold. But it completely fell apart after that. He finished with a 4-7 record as a starting quarterback. And I just think Sam Darnold isn't that good. Now, when it comes to Baker Mayfield, he has one season. A season that was pretty great, especially for the standards of the Browns, where he led them to their first playoff appearance since they came back into the NFL in '99. I mean, Cleveland, you got to show more respect to Baker Mayfield than that. He is the first quarterback to win you a playoff game since your new inception. And it was against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Blowout, or at least close to it. They was up 35-10 at the half. I'm from Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland. I attended the first game that the Browns won after going 0-16. And you know who came in relief that game when Tyrod Taylor got injured? Baker Mayfield. And I can tell you the city was lit. The city had hope. The Super Bowl felt years but within reach away. It felt reachable. The 2020 season was the best product we have ever gotten as Cleveland fans from the Browns. And to be here now, last season was a definite disappointment, a down year for Baker Mayfield for sure, but he was clearly injured as well. And how the Browns have shitted on him in this offseason has just been off-putting for me, and it makes me root for Baker. And when I look at things in a bigger picture, Sam Darnold was 3-0 last year. If Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, I could see Carolina winning 9 to 8 games this season, finishing 9-8, 8-9. If they go with Baker, though. With Darnold, I don't see that. They say it's a QB battle. That's why I still leave that up in the air. I expect Baker to be there Week 1. I mean, the Panthers face the Browns in Week 1. You can't have Baker on the bench for that game. Matt Rule, if you want to keep your job, why would you? And you know, if there's any game Baker's going to go his hardest, he's going to go out his way to show his ass in, it's going to be Week 1 versus the Cleveland Browns, who pretty much shitted on him and I think overplayed their hand. They thought Deshaun Watson, everything was in the clear. He'd probably get 4 to 6 games, but it's really looking like he might get the whole season. So to keep it short, I'll put it like this. With a playoff caliber roster, which the Browns have, would you rather start Baker Mayfield or Jacoby Brissett? I think we all have the same answer. Gone.